Hot car video. I was watching my pastors this morning. There's this podcast called Back Porch Theology, which I love because, Lisa Harper's like one of my heroes. She was talking about Elijah and how he at the top of the mountain, there's always this valley. There's you have a letdown after Christmas. You have that's just life. But he comes down so hard. I mean, he calls down fire. He eviscerates all 450 of their Baal prophets, and pagan people, and he does all this stuff, and then he has this total depression. But he's been dealing with depression. I think that, they kind of talk about the majority of his story a little bit. And he has this total valley of depression. And God doesn't come and chastise him or any of that. He comes and he gives him a snack and tells him to take a nap. And he eats and he rests, and then he wakes him up and he gives him more food and more rest, and and then he gives him another snack and another nap. And then before he goes to be with him and go with him to the next mountain that he's got to climb, he says, you're not ready for this next journey that we have. You need to eat a little more and take another little rest. And Elijah doesn't even have to get up and move. He just turns his head, and he comes and places the food it's close to him where he can even access it. He doesn't have to get up and do a bunch of stuff. And he's so tender to him. And it was you might feel like you're in a valley, and in this Christian culture, sometimes it's we got to do good and go. And I always tell you, do the next right thing. The thing is that maybe the next right thing is a nap and a snack plate. Just saying. I mean, I work or have something I'm responsible to do 6 days a week, and it's been like that for a year and a half. And on my one day off, I grocery shop and I finish planning for Sunday's lesson for the kids, and I do laundry and I clean the house. So unless I'm traveling, I take naps. I'll get home from work and I'll take a nap because I don't usually sleep very well. And on the weekend after I'm done doing the stuff, or I try to take a nap in the morning or maybe in the afternoon. So I take a nap every day. But I work or have something that I'm responsible to do 7 days a week, and it's been that way for a long time. I have to nap and rest. And sometimes that may not look like a physical rest for you, but it's got to be like a spiritual rest. You've got to sever the ties of things that you've placed on the throne in the place of the Lord. Your joy and your happiness needs to come from God. You need some time to just get into the Word and pray and do worship and take a deep breath, because your spirit needs a rest. You've got to put the armor of God on every day. And sometimes you got to take a nap in that armor, Anyway, I got to go. I got a lot to do, clearly. I love you like a crazy person. Be good to one another. Don't forget you're one of the one another's. Don't forget to be good to yourself. I love you. And I mean it, Peanut. Mwah.